Fantasy 15, Josh. Let's talk about it.
Alright.
Let's talk about it.
Final Fantasy 15 released a new trailer a few days, weeks, months back. I don't remember.
That was literally like last week.
Yeah. It was called Base Infiltration Trailer or something. Well, that's the name of the base, but I think the actual trailer on the channel. Yeah, something. But Niflheim Base. Let me tell you something about this trailer. All right, it looks fucking good.
It does.
Now, I'll preface with this. Neither of us have ever really played Final Fantasy at all.
Oh.
Ever.
I played 10 when I was a wee lad.
I played 12. That's what I'll say about that. I didn't play much of it. I remember it came on 6 discs for the 360, if you remember that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was 6. Was it 6?
I don't know, it might have been 4.
I think it was 3.
Maybe it was 3. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know.
Cut in half.
It was fine. I couldn't get into it. But why I would like to talk about this, number one, the trailer is fucking slick as fucking shit.
It's a good trailer.
So just
very good trailer.
That. And again, neither of us have played Final Fantasy, but
we have played Final Fantasy 15.
The demo.
Yes.
The episode to Sky.
Yeah.
But even just that kind of definitely got me hooked, and I got onto the hype train once I played that,
Mm-hmm.
right? And now after seeing this trailer, right, and keeping up with some of their active time report stuff, I don't want to say that I'm the conductor of the hype train, because there's fans that have been waiting for this for far longer than I had,
Definitely.
and that want it way more than I ever could want it and ever understand. Well, I can understand their passion for that, like my passion for like Star Wars, which, you know what I mean?
It's understandable.
Because you've been waiting for a long time for it, and I get that. But I'd say at least I'm the guy shoveling coal in, like, next to the conductor.
So you're that excited.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited, too. What I liked about the new trailer, the Niflheim Base trailer, was it was a completely different setting than we saw in Episode to Sky.
Yeah. Which we saw wide open spaces, forest, grass, some caves, stuff like that.
And a lot more soldier enemies than in the demo. We haven't played the updates to the demo, just the original demo. I don't know what's changed since then, but you saw some of the soldiers, they would spawn down and you kick their ass and that's it. But this is literally a base filled with them.
Yeah.
And mechs.
Yeah.
And crazy shit.
Yeah. Now it looks, and it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. It looks similar to, kind of similar to Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, I get that.
But the first thing that appeals to me, number one, is the gameplay for Final Fantasy 15 is why I'm getting this game, because it is fucking slick as fuck. And I like the active time battles and stuff like that. But one thing I noticed already that's different is the display and how you do your moves is explained better. Like, you don't have to know specifically. Like, you can go in and say, oh, you can warp over here, or you can do a warp kill here instead of just hitting a button. Like, I think you could lock on to the demo to somebody, but you weren't. I don't know. I wasn't really sure ever, because I'm stupid and I didn't learn it. But I like that, number one, that it shows, like, oh, if you look here, you can do all this. If you look here, you can do this,
the different options.
This. Yeah. He was stealthing around. We saw more of, the team stuff.
Yeah, the team attacks.
Insane. Yeah. And slick. And also, another thing that I noticed is that when you, warp into something to attack something, and you, jump up and you keep doing the moves or whatever, there's, this little, line of whatever that
behind you, trailing.
Yeah, it's a trail, and I like that because it shows what you're still attached to. You know what I mean?
I gotcha.
And it just, I don't know. It's that little thing was one of the most loud things to me in the trailer. If that makes sense.
I like the scene where rockets get fired at Noctis.
And he dodges.
He fucking slicks away from out of the way.
Yeah, that was nice.
I like that. I never played Final Fantasy because I didn't like the turn-based style of gameplay.
Right.
Since then, obviously, I've gone back and played games like Persona, Baby's First RPG, and obviously I'm more into it now.
It's opposite for me, though, because I like turn-based RPG and stuff like that, but I just never played Final Fantasy, which is weird.
Yeah, it's not, weird or anything. It's just not... You just didn't play it.
Because Final Fantasy VII is arguably the most influential game ever created, and while now I'm not going to go back and play Final Fantasy VII from then, just because I couldn't draw myself to do it, I might, if it's good, even though I disagree with how they're releasing it, with the remake.
The episodic nature of it. I gotcha. I agree.
Which I still don't like that it's episodic, and I still think that's fucking stupid, but it looks good, and I like the new battle system. And I don't know. I want to try it. I I want to like Final Fantasy. I want to like.
Yeah, I want to jump into the universe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think another reason why we never played the games, at least I didn't play the games, is because there were so many, and
Right.
I thought they were all consistently not one universe, but one story.
Yeah.
But it's not.
No.
I didn't know that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And that's what fucked me up. So I didn't want to play 7. I never played 4 or 5. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I never played Final Fantasy, and I'd like to play 15 because it doesn't look, not that there's something wrong with Final Fantasy, but it doesn't play like a Final Fantasy game and doesn't necessarily
Right. This
look
this
like...
battle kind of stuff is very different than.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just, it looks like they're trying to get people like us to play this game.
Yeah, and it's gonna work.
And just for example, they're doing the Final Fantasy 15 Uncovered event. I believe it's March 30th, 2016. And it's being hosted by Kind of Funny Games, Greg Miller, and Tim Geddes. Greg Miller isn't a fan of Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
He doesn't like Final Fantasy. I don't even think he's played the demo for Final Fantasy 15
But
yet.
he's the trending gamer.
He is the most trending gamer, and I guess Square contacted him and said, listen, you're going to host this event. And Tim Geddes is a fan of Final Fantasy. But Greg Miller argued, like, listen, the fans are not going to be happy that I'm hosting this event. They said, listen, you might not like Final Fantasy 15, but this game is going to appeal to you.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to get people from
Like
this side,
you.
this side.
Yeah.
And I think that we are in the same category as Greg Miller.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I'm predicting now. When Final Fantasy 15 comes out this year, it's going to be my second favorite game to Persona 5.
This year. That's interesting. I'm excited. I'm going to pre-order this game.
And I'm already... And this is probably bad because it bites me in the butt every time I get hyped about a game. But Persona 5, I think I'm going to put right up there. Second to Persona 4. I don't see how it could trump Persona 4 for me. Maybe it can. But honestly, the way that Final Fantasy 15 looks, the way that it plays, it appeals to me so much. Like, I want to fucking suck it off right now. I think I'm going to put it as number maybe 4 to, like, Alan Wake, which is probably going to be my third favorite game. It's fine. It's my second right now.
That's great. I don't know how I'm going to rank it. I think it's going to be a game that defines our generation, maybe, of gaming.
Maybe it could be as influential as Final Fantasy VII, which I hope it is.
This game has been being made for so long, and some of our friends said it in the past. They've been waiting for this game for 10 years.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited.
I'm also excited.
It should be good. And again, can't stress enough, we're not like huge Final Fantasy fans. We're new fans, but we've never played Final Fantasy before.
But we're not ignorant about it.
Right.
We respect what the games have done.
Yeah, we know what they are.
Yeah.
I've never been graced with an opportunity to play them.
I agree. That is exactly the same thing with me. Yeah. We came into this life at a time when Final Fantasy was pretty popular.
Yeah.
I believe it was the 90s when Final Fantasy VII came out, and I was literally 5 years old in 2000, so...
Yeah.
I didn't play Final Fantasy VII when it came out. There you go. That's it. I'm excited. You're excited.
I am. I'm shoveling the coal, and I will be until that game is in my hands.